So this is my integral equation, chapter 1. What is an integral equation? An equation in which the unknown function u of x or u of t appears under one or more integral signs is called an integral equation. That is, v of x, u of x into u of x is equal to f of x plus lambda integral from ax to b of x k of x comma t u of t dt. Now what is my v of x? This is my known function, and u of x and u of t are my unknown functions. Lambda is non-zero real or complex parameter, and my f of x is nothing but non-homogeneous term. Okay, and x comma t are the variables, and k of x comma t is the kernel of given integral equation. Next is the definition of linear and non-linear integral equation. Now what is a linear integral equation? If the unknown function u of x, this is my unknown function, under the integral sign occurs linearly, that is to the first power. What is example is given over here? U of x is equal to 1 plus integral from 0 to x 2 plus u of t dt. Okay, so the power is what? First power. Okay, there is no 2 over here. I will explain here the non-linear integral equation. Non-linear integral equation the following form, equation of the following form are said to be non-linear integral equation if u of x is equal to f of x plus lambda integral from a to b of x cos of u of t dt. And second I have given is e raised to power of u into u of x is equal to f of x plus lambda integral from a to b k of x comma t, this is my kernel, u square of t dt. Now here I'll explain you all here what. So when the power of dependent function, so this is my dependent function, exceeds by 1, so it is more than 1, so it is raised to power of 2 given, right? Then it will be non-linear. That's why I say this is my non-linear integral equation. Okay, and one more thing, if my unknown function is appearing with trigonometric or logarithmic or this exponential, then I say it has non-linear integral equation. So it will be my non-linear integral equation. Next, now I have given you all that integral equation. I have considered it as 1. Now this is my classification of integral equation. Now this integral equation is divided into 2. One is linear integral equation, other is non-linear integral equation. Under linear integral equation, there are 2 types of integral equation. One is Volterra integral equation and one is Fredholm integral equation. Now Volterra integral equation, like my b of x, the upper limit which you can see, or b of x, it will be equal to x. If it is variable, suppose if this b of x is a variable, then you can say it is a Volterra integral equation. And if there is any constant like number 1, 2, 3 or any number or any constant, then you can say it is a Fredholm integral equation. Now again, this Volterra integral equation are divided into 2. First kind Volterra integral equation, second kind Volterra integral equation. First kind Volterra integral equation, v of x is equal to 0. Here this v of x will be equal to 0. Then you say if v of x is equal to 0, then you say it is a first kind of Volterra integral equation. And when you say it is a second kind Volterra integral equation, when the value of v of x is equal to 1, then it will be second kind Volterra integral equation. Next is my Fredholm integral equation again. So first kind is what? V of x is equal to 0. Then you say it is a first kind Volterra integral equation, Fredholm integral equation. And when my value of v of x is equal to 1, then I can say it is a Fredholm integral equation of second kind. Okay. So here we are done with the classification of integral equation.